So, next video is about a person I greatly respect, and I think that possibly this person deserves Pulitzer Prizes. He deserves worldwide accolades. People need to know who he is, and people who care about liberty and justice should all know the name James Okeefe. About 2.5 years ago, James Okeefe popped up in my YouTube feed because, I'm red-pilled. I'm also a red voter. And I started to see the kind of things that he was doing. And he was basically exposing organizations, the educational system, Hillary Clinton. Maybe that's how I found him. He found out that Hillary Clinton was actually paying her paid protesters to go out and start fights at Donald Trump rallies and things like that and wear the duck suits and all this crap. She was behind it, of course. And so that's how I found out about James Okeefe. And I also realized that he was doing something I hadn't heard about since, God, I can't remember the last time. Maybe local news. Investigation journalism. Investigation journalism is when you go into an organization, you embed yourself in that organization, and from what he does it the right way. He does it over the course of months, 3 months, 6 months. He really gains the trust of the target, and then they slowly siphon out information that's not disseminated to the public. And of course, he turns around and does what a real reporter is supposed to do, and he gives that information to us. Recently, and for the last couple of years, people on the left have been saying that there is no deep state. Stop being Alex Jones. Take off your tinfoil hat, because there's no deep state. Bureaucrats don't run anything. They're just doing their job, which only a fool would believe. We have embedded hangovers from the Obama administration who hate Donald Trump. I'm sure that they're in every facet of the government right now who would love to see Donald Trump fail and in turn see the country fail. This has been going on for a long time. And so, in true Vertas action, which his website is Vertas Action, they've embedded themselves into the deep state. Something that shouldn't even exist. The deep state's been around for a while. What do you think Reality Winner was? Huh? She had access to top secret information and she was stealing it and disseminating it. She was an anti-Trumper. That would be considered a deep state operative. Now she's got some years to serve, and think about it. Maybe she'll get out and she'll be a Republican when she grows up. But Project Veritas has embedded themselves, and it took them 6 months to investigate this particular person. His name is Stuart Carafa, who's a real POS. And they caught him, eating lunch and sipping some tea and talking about his activities and what he's doing to combat the Trump administration and everything Trump. He says on camera he wants to, profanity alert, shout out to H.A. Goodman, fuck shit up. Okay? That's what Mr. Carafa said to 2 of James O'Keefe's employees. He said, I want to fuck shit up. I have nothing to lose. It's impossible to fire federal employees. So that must be a hell of a security thing to have that kind of power, or at least have that, you have that much conviction. It's impossible to fire me. Well, maybe he was in the new Tom Cruise movie because he just committed Mission Impossible and fired himself. You better believe that. You better believe it. Mr. Okeefe alleges that Mr. Carafa is breaking federal law by conducting political activity in the workplace. The State Department spokesperson said, quote, I can confirm that Stuart Carafa is a management and program analyst with the Bureau of Overseas Building Operations. We take seriously any allegation of a violation of the Hatch Act and financial disclosure rules and are closely reviewing this matter, end quote. Yeah, you just committed the impossible. Mission Impossible, get that tattooed on your arm, because now you're going to be working at Papa John's. Okay, Stuart? You're a bureaucrat. That's not what we want in this country. If you get hired to work for our government, you work for the damn government. You do the government's bidding. We voted for Donald Trump. We voted for his administration. We're voting for these people because we believe in what they believe in. And maybe one day it'll turn around. I'm sure it will at some point. At some point in time, there's going to be a socialist who gets voted in as president. And then, of course, we'll turn into Venezuela. But right now, the American populace, or should I say, the Electoral College, because that's what matters, voted for Donald Trump and his agenda. And people like you, if you don't have the respect of respecting the American people and our wishes, get the hell out of the job. We don't want you sabotaging our president. I don't want a person like you sitting up at the front of the plane shooting spitballs at the pilot, okay? Nobody wants that. You're corrupt, and to me, you're a criminal. All right? And I know there's plenty of you that are embedded in different, parts of the government who hate Donald Trump. And you hate his rhetoric. He's just so rambunctious, and he's so loud and bombastic, and everything has to be the best. Well, it takes a mindset. You have to be able to visualize things in order for them to come true. And our country was really on decline, in the last 8 years. There's a major decline. I wasn't proud of it. Hell, Obama's wife wasn't proud of it. All right? She only got proud of the United States when everybody who thought the words yes we can meant something voted for her husband. But I wasn't proud. I wasn't walking around like, yeah, feels good to be America. Because everything about America had been in decline. Everything that we used to be proud of had just disappeared. We just became a third world country with everyone with an iPhone. Everybody just kind of, the American values, other than the new values, because now you'll have a bunch of liberals tell you that the values of America are everything's free, everyone can come, everyone will pay for all your stuff, and the country will go broke. That's the new American values. The old values were pick yourself up from your bootstraps, work hard, and make something of yourself. And no one can stop you from being great. It doesn't matter what your skin color looks like. It doesn't matter how much you were or weren't educated. Your determination determines your altitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. That's what America used to stand for. Strength. I'm strong. I'm from America. This is a great place. You want to come here? Come be like me. Let's go together. That's what America used to mean. And now it's on its way back. But that's how Donald Trump thinks. It's the biggest, the greatest, the grandest. I love to hear him speak. Because if you speak that way, you're speaking something into reality. The greatest country on earth. Yeah. If you say it enough, people might believe it. If you say, American exceptionalism, there was no exceptionalism when Obama was here. It was just America. Yeah, we'll kowtow and bow down to everybody else. We'll send pallets of cash to enemies of the country that yell, death to the West, death to America. Yeah, we'll send you a few $1 billion. Just keep it quiet. You guys want to build nukes? Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, Kim Jong-un developed nuclear ballistic missiles or nuclear missiles under Barack Obama's watch. That's the America of the left. Donald Trump's America says, hell no. We are going to be great. You know what? If you can't get on board with being a respectable leader and not be, leading your country into a spiral of death like Kim Jong-un. If you don't want to be a dictator, you want to, come around and be a capitalist and allow your people to succeed and persevere in life and treat people with respect, then we'll treat you that way. But if you want to be a dictator, if you want to be a new Hitler, we're not going to let you have fucking bombs. Not happening. That's new America. That's Donald Trump. Strength. Look at our stock markets. Look at the excitement, the excitement of the people. How much money everybody's making. How everybody's happy about tax cuts. Okay? And I'm excited about securing our border. This is what we voted for President Trump for. Not for a bureaucrat like you, Stewart, who wants to undermine everything and, as you said, fuck it up. No, that's not what we voted for. We voted for Donald Trump. We didn't vote for you. If you don't believe in his agenda, kick rocks. This is America. This is guess what? It is the old America. This is Reagan's America. But it's the new America now. And all these people saying, oh, it's unprecedented what Donald Trump's doing. Oh my God. It's not unprecedented because the president just did it. Guess what? He can set his own tone. He can walk his own way. He can play by the beat of his own damn drum. Donald Trump doesn't have to be Obama, Bush, Reagan, anybody. He has to be Donald Trump. And that's why we voted for him. Ooh, I get so excited. So, I looked on Twitter and, Mr. Caraffa's Twitter account has been now protected. So he doesn't want anybody to speak to him. But I'm sure you're going through some things now. And I want to give a big shout out to James Okeefe. James Okeefe is a magnanimous man, and he is a patriot, and he puts his life and his freedom in jeopardy. Every day he goes out and does what he's doing, and he's exposing the corrupt. He's exposing criminals. And when you see people on CNN and all these mainstream media channels, not speaking about these truths, things that we can see with our own eyes and hear with our own ears, of course, they're mum about these facts. Thank you, Veritas Action, for doing what you do every day. Please continue to expose these deep state operatives. Please continue to put their names out there. And I'm not Maxine Waters. I'm not going to say, if you see them in the gasoline station. No, I'm saying, if you see them doing this, fire their ass. Fire them. They don't deserve to be working for our government. They don't deserve to be working for the people of this country. And it's just that. Barack Obama was my president. I didn't agree with a lot of the things he did, but he got respect. And if I had worked for him, he would have got respect then. Because I'm a patriot and I love my country. You people are so against your own country, you don't even understand it. Donald Trump is the tip of the pyramid, the tip of the spear for the United States. If you don't like it, then there's something wrong with you. Every president in history you probably didn't like. And if you could have seen them all, you probably would have loathed some of them. But Donald Trump's the president. Be an American. Support your president. Want him to do well. Want us to do well. Want us to stay out of wars. Want us all to bring in more money. Want more jobs to come back to our country. Want everybody to be employed. And want everybody to celebrate Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever it is you celebrate. We want everybody happy here. We don't want these people, these separatists in our government trying to tear things down. And that's how I feel about it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below about Project Veritas and these people like Stuart Carafa in the deep state, which of course you'd have to be a fool to ignore the fact that the deep state exists and there are bureaucrats everywhere, working embedded in the system trying to undermine Trump and trying to create salacious and New York Times articles of people who are completely I'm not going to say who I am. We're going to keep this low key, but I work in, I'm in the upper levels of the government and we're all working to stop Trump's agenda. We're doing this for you, America. No! You're not doing it for me. We don't want anonymous actors working against our president. If you're anonymous and you're working against the president, you know what? Let everybody know who you are and get the hell out. We don't want that. We want America to be great. And it's doing so much better now. Last 2 years have been just amazing. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, James O'Keefe. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below about this story. And remember, we do this for the Republic.